Hello, guys, welcome to our podcast, Just Our Opinions, where we talk about everybody or our opinions. Like, it doesn't matter because it's a very safe and fun community, so it's not pretty formal, it's casual. And I'm your main host, Leah, and today I'm here with my special guest, my other host.
Pankaj Hari.
I know.
Host 2, aka Host 2.
Yeah.
If you guys watched the first episode.
On I think it's about
Unfiltered.
Yeah.
The first episode of Unfiltered.
Yeah. So today it's not gonna be like our usual videos. I mean, considering there's only one video, but today is gonna be different. Today's not going to be about something, I don't know, some crisis, problems and all. Today is gonna be.
This is very personal to us because it occurred to Leah and me, as well as our other friends K, KD and Shri. So it's kind of eerie because it was really creepy that day. So the story is about like how some unnatural.
Phenomena occurred
Yeah.
to us that day.
So let's get started. It was a very gloomy and dark evening. It was not like the other casual, warm evenings. It was kind of different than other evenings. That day felt kind of different than the usual. It was not normal. We just knew that was a fact.
It had like some melancholy,
Yeah,
Yeah, the aura was there, okay?
yeah. It was
And-
very gloomy, dark. It just didn't settle right to us.
Okay, we are rage baiting you guys so much right now. So
Let's get started, bro.
yeah. Okay, I'm so sorry by the way, I'm sick. But let's ignore that. Do you guys believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
Like,
That's a question you all have to ask yourselves.
because it's a very controversial question, right? Because I mean, I believe in ghosts. I believe in God, I
Me too.
believe in ghosts. Yeah.
If you believe in God, you must believe in the devil and the ghosts.
I mean, wherever there's good, there's always bad,
Bad.
right? Yeah.
So what do you, if you guys have any other different opinions, please feel free to comment down below.
And we would love to talk about it because
Yeah.
I guess we're
Unemployed.
unemployed.
Jinx, bro.
Okay, so
Let's get started, bro. Let's tell the story already.
yeah, we were rage baiting them for like 2 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
So, so I think Tonka Jahari was out that evening.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, and
To like a friend's housewarming function. It was so since it's like a housewarming function, it was so fun and jolly until I reached my home. This occurred in my home.
okay. So when I was in her home, I was like with Shri, K, and KD, by the way. So we were watching these paranormal these urban legends, those kind of videos, right? And then Charlie. So if you all don't know Charlie, which
We
is
need to give a back story
Yeah.
about Charlie to the audience.
and do you know the backstory of Charlie?
I thought you did, bro. I thought you were gonna tell it.
No, I was gonna tell how to play.
Okay, fine. Tell.
Okay.
We'll crop this.
No, it's fine. I guess it's humorous.
Okay, fine.
So in a piece of paper there'll be yes, no,
No.
like diagonally, right? And you put a pencil in the middle. Like, I'm very bad at explaining this.
And you just spin it, and
Yeah.
whatever the pen tip, the graphite tip lands on, that's what Charlie is trying to say to you.
But only
Not through voice, not through any physical form, but through a pen tip or a pencil.
but for that to work, we need to ask questions.
Yeah. We usually begin with Charlie, are you there? I think that's the question most people ask first.
Really?
Yeah, Charlie, are you there? And
Uh.
then they start asking more serious questions.
So that evening, it was kind of weird and creepy. It was pretty dark, and it was like 5.
I
and-
wasn't there. I was at my friend's house. More.
Yeah, and it was already dark. And then when she came, I think all our other friends or guests and all came to our home. And then I think we ordered pizza that day, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Probably this. For your information, guys, this happened like
3 years.
3
back.
years ago. Yeah.
So it's a bit foggy, but
Yeah.
it's
We'll try to explain every single detail as we can.
So the other guests were down, and there's like it's 2 stories, right? So the other guests were like in the ground floor. Okay, it's 3 stories. The other guests at the ground floor. Me, Tonka Jahari, Shri, KD. No, like after you came.
Yeah.
Shri, KD, K. We all were like in the second floor, and we all were like
In the topmost floor.
yeah.
Me, Shri, KD, and K, we were all in the topmost floor. It was just us. There was no one in the first floor. The ground floor, all the parents, all the elders were there. It was just us in the topmost floor. And this is after I came home from the housewarming function.
And I think one of the lights started flickering.
Yeah.
Right. For context, there are like 6 small lights, and there's
Yeah.
a big tube light like the end. Yeah.
No, bro.
Okay, there
Have
are.
you seen the master bedroom? There'll only be 6 lights.
Okay, there are 6 small like circle lights, and
Yeah.
one of them was flickering, and I don't know how, but the idea was to pretend that we try to communicate to Charlie using the lights.
Yeah, the brilliant idea.
Yeah. So
If the light flickered, it means Charlie is trying to say yes. So I came up with the idea because these guys were already freaked out because they just watched a paranormal video
Yeah.
and it's the randomly started flickering. So I wanted to just scare them a bit, but turns out it was way more deeper than just scaring them. It turned out to be way more scarier even to me because I just gave this idea to scare them off, but then at the end it was actually true. So yeah, so I just gave the idea, Tanka Jahari gave the idea that if the light flickered, it means the Charlie is trying to say yes. If the light did not flicker and remained glowing, illuminating, it means Charlie is saying no. So I just gave that idea, to freak these guys out.
But then no, because like you were the more logistical person, I
Yeah,
guess.
like a low key person.
Yeah, you didn't believe in it,
Yeah.
and
I
like
was like, yeah, I'm just playing with you guys. Chill out. They were like freaking out though.
yeah. If you saw the first episode, you know that she is such a dedicated person. So she was like pretty freaked out, right? Shri, K, and KD. I was like half freaked out, half this side.
Yeah, she was both. She was playing both sides.
Yeah, I guys, you should remember 3 years back, I was such a exaggerator.
She was.
Yeah, I like to make things like big. Well, I like to blow things out of proportion. But that night, it really was out of proportion.
Yeah.
So, okay, you continue. What were we doing?
So yeah, then we were just asking some silly questions like Charlie, are you here? The light flickered. I didn't think much of it, but Shri and KD started tweaking out, while over here Leah, she was pretty chill because she knew like we were just playing, but she was freaking out the most. She was paranoid and stuff. I was like, chill, it's just a light. And we asked more intense questions like, oh, why are you here? No, like, some intense questions. I'm so sorry, I don't remember because this was like 3 years ago, but we asked some freaky and scary, creepy questions. which made Shri really upset and mad at us for giving this idea.
Well, because we don't take things seriously, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of valid.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, guys.
That was a blackout.
Yeah, there was a blackout.
Like only to our house.
I mean, if you think about it, I think the reason we didn't freak out was maybe we just thought it could be a coincidence, but
Yeah.
it was more than just a coincidence.
Yeah.
And there was this huge blackout, but it was only in
Our house.
Yeah.
Like our neighbor's house, they were well lit. Like my mom went and asked, and it was all lit. Only it happened to our house, and the generator did not work that day.
And
The generator did work, but only to that one light which we played Charlie Charlie in. So that was kind of creepy.
no, it only blanked out when we asked it a question, right?
Yeah,
We were
but I
like,
don't remember.
I think it
what
was
did
like,
we ask.
Charlie, Charlie, are you mad? Are you that? Like,
Yeah,
Along-
some scary question like that.
yeah, it was like along the lines of that. It was just a simple question. And I think that's when I started getting freaked out. So, Tonka Jahari here, she was like, it's probably just a coincidence. It's not serious, okay? And then I think she was trying to help like her father to fix the light.
Yeah, I had to go down to, show a flashlight, obviously, to my dad who was trying to fix.
And we heard noises too.
Yeah.
Like seriously, it was like really creepy noises. I don't know what we were all doing. It was again a blur, but I think it came back after some time.
Yeah, and then we all came up. My dad told we'll not have our current for the whole night, so we just came up. We were back to the same room this incident happened, and then we started hearing some noises, I guess.
Yeah.
So she was totally freaked out, and she made us all sit in a circle on top of the bed to hear
To hear holy music. Yeah.
literally holy music. And she was mad at us for not focusing. I genuinely think this is a coincidence, but she did not think the same as me. We had fights. She actually bet us.
But I mean, it's valid, right?
Yeah.
Because at that point, I feel like we were acting stupid.
Yeah.
So I don't know. After that, I think I really pretended to be possessed. I got possessed. It was all a blur, but then it was so creepy because if you guys were there, I think
It didn't feel normal that night.
How some people feel they have the sixth sense where they can feel these vibes, aura. Yeah, it did not feel good that day. I think to some extent everybody can feel it, but for some people it's more sharper than other people.
I'd say she was.
Yeah, she could feel whatever aura vibes were coming off earlier. Maybe that's why she was freaking out. But I don't know. It was so creepy and weird
Yeah.
because I don't know. And then after some time, the current did come.
Yeah.
Right after praying for a long time, and then we all went to the ground floor, and the adults, I don't know where they were actually.
Genuinely, bro.
Yeah, they were just I don't know, they weren't missing.
They were just there. We were in the topmost floor, they were in the bottommost. They were in the ground, we were in the second floor.
But when we were in the ground floor, I don't know where they all went.
Yeah.
But we were playing Charlie Charlie down too because one of the lights are flickering. Because I think it was too haunted and we needed to find a way to fix it. And we were talking Charlie Charlie again with the flickering light. Right? What happened? Yeah, and then we asked Charlie Charlie, are you there? After some questions, and it blanked out again. And the lights were flickering like crazy. And then after some time, we all went up to sleep. And then when we all were sleeping in the same room, like me, Tonka Jahan, Shri, KD, and while we were sleeping, My aunt like opened the curtain.
Just for your information, guys, we are all cousins.
Yeah. Yeah.
K, KD, Liam,
Shri.
Shanka Chahari, me, aka me, and Shri. We are all cousins.
Yeah, so like my aunt,
AKA my mom.
yeah, so she opened the curtain. She was like, because the fan wasn't on and the AC wouldn't work, so it was pretty sweaty. And she was like, "We're gonna open the curtain so you guys won't sweat." And then like my aunt went away. When we five were sleeping, I think you guys slept. But then I woke up in the middle of the night, and like I saw and behind like this shelf in that room, I saw this black creature. I saw this black silhouette shadow with red eyes and horns. And you could say maybe it's just a dream or like sleep paralysis. I don't know what that was.
Or you were just paranoid because of
Yeah.
the previous incident.
But then when I woke up the next day, she said she saw the same thing too. So we woke up the next day, and if you think about it, the aura the next day was so dreadful.
Yeah, it felt out of the normal.
Like imagine you're like washed up on a shore. No, I don't know how to say. Okay, imagine you're overworked, you're tired, and you were on a trip, and you're just coming, and like you just landed on an island. You'll feel a bit dizzy, right? Nothing won't feel normal. I don't know.
It'll
How
feel unrealistic
yeah, I
and
think.
surreal.
Yeah, I feel like whose body is this? Like,
Yeah.
like
I feel like we are taken. Our soul just feels not right.
yeah. But that day it wasn't our souls. It was like I don't know everywhere.
Yeah. Even in the daytime, bro,
Yeah, it was like daytime, but like
it still felt off.
sometimes whenever it feels surreal, it's only that feeling only happens to like that individual. Like I felt it. Like, and if I felt it, doesn't mean like you four will feel it. Like
But
same
we
thing.
all did.
Yeah, because like it
We
was just-
all experienced that.
like it was so melancholy. Like I just like using the word melancholy by the way.
Shout out to Leah's English ma'am.
Yeah, melancholy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love melancholy. But like think about it. Like it just felt weird. It felt like out of
Surreal.
out of the ordinary. It was like I was like in a video game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like a really unrealistic, really just freaky, bro.
melancholy.
Yeah, melancholy.
We had felt the melancholy feeling. And then we tried playing Charlie Charlie again in the morning. I think we were trying to make the spirit go away. Oh my god, touch wood. We
Touch
won't
wood.
get, we won't get no, that's not a word, bro.
Touch wood, bro.
Touch wood. I hope it doesn't happen again. Like, And then we played Charlie Charlie, it did not work.
Yeah.
And that was it, I guess. The entire day
Yeah.
felt weird.
It just felt weird.
But by the next day,
We were pretty chill by the next day.
Yeah, but I don't know, we never know. Ghosts are pretty unpredictable and we never know, right?
Yeah.
You have any more horror stories, Tonka Jahari?
No.
Okay, I guess
think that's it.
this is a wrap.
We're gonna wrap this up.
Because we want to keep you guys feeling the melancholy feeling. I'm trying to find uses for the word melancholy. So, guys, this is episode 2 of Just Our Opinion, and
Peace out.
this is
Signing off. Tanka Chahari.
and
Bye bye.
Wait, by the way, guys,
Yeah.
we need to share the fact that this is a no bullying hate. zone.
Yeah, please, guys.
We don't support bullies. We don't support hate.
If you guys have different opinion, that's totally alright.
'Cause
Because
it's
it's just
our
our opinion.
And you're free to share whatever
Yeah.
you guys want.
Down in the comments.
Yeah, this is just our opinions
Filtered.
exactly. So this is Tonka Chahari and Leah signing out.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
guys.